Hey guys, in this video series we go over how to beat a few classes in duels. First, a quick recap on our rotation for fist weaving. I'll provide the link in the top right corner of the screen. This video covers rogues, but first, you always want to play defensively. Get into melee range using paralysis and torpedo and slow your target. Save your trinket for silences. If your trinket is on cooldown, use CC, or roll to get away or behind your target. To stop casting. Most rogues open with the silence called Garrote. Since you're at full health, you shouldn't need to trinket this. With rogues, I like to save my trinket if they reopen or if they blind me to get away. Your 4P should get you out of snares. Lastly, use Tiger's Lust to break root effects. If you're new to the game, I recommend getting this add-on called Gladiator Losa. Essentially, it announces what abilities an enemy uses. Rogues are mainly a melee class that deal damage in physical abilities or poison damage. The abilities to look out for are Shadow Dance, which essentially allows the player to use stealth abilities while in combat. Vendetta, which increases all damage done to you by 30%. Vanish, this stealths the rogue, allowing a reset on abilities like Silence or Ambush. If a rogue vanishes, there's a good chance he's trying to reset the fight, so you should get ready to either trinket his Garrote or top yourself up to full health as soon as you can. Here's what you can do to counter these rogue abilities. Grapple Weapon or Ring of Peace will negate his melee damage. You can create distance by using the Paralysis Torpedo Juke. Please see the link in the description explaining this. Get familiar with my survival video to make the most out of using your other defensive cooldowns. For rogues, you would use Life Cocoon or Fortifying Brew, perhaps even Diffuse Magic to reverse his poisons. Remember to always self-heal. I'm going to show you 3 duels, 2 with commentary, 1 without. In this duel I duel a rogue. He opens up with the cheap shot, which is useless because of dematerialize. I take heavy damage, but I want to root him to get some space to cast a heal. He gets me low and I use Fortifying Brew. I also top myself up with Healing Spheres. He reopens with cheap shot and Shadow Dance. At this point I disarm him. Continue with the normal fist weaving rotation. He blinds me, but I trinket that since my health is okay. Then I paralyze him to keep him in combat. He trinkets my paralysis and vanishes. I use Spinning Crane Kick to see if I can out-stealth him, but also top myself up. I follow that up with a Soothing Mist. He then reopens. Another useless cheap shot. I continue with my rotation and root him. Get a few heals off. And at this point, I don't think he knows what to do, so he quits. Here's another duel. Here I try to use Spinning Crane Kick to try to get him out of combat, but it doesn't happen. He cheap shots me, follows that up with the Garrote Silence and Shadow Dance. He gets me low, so I paralyze him. He shadow steps to me, so I Ring of Peace to negate his damage and continue to heal and top myself off with Healing Spheres. I cleanse myself of poisons. He reopens the cheap shot. I root him to gain some distance if I need, but I continue with the normal fist weaving rotation. He then kidney shots me. Keep in mind I always play defensively, especially since I don't have a great connection. I just generated 5 stacks of Vital Miss and I'll use it shortly. Here this rogue does something really good. He cheap shots me and waits and then casts Kidney Shot, which negates my dematerialize. Since I get low, I paralyze him, move away, and top myself off. I could have also used Fortifying Brew. The rogue sprints towards me to do some damage. To negate his pressure, I use Life Cocoon, let my HOTS heal me, and since he's moving away from me, I root him and then cast Soothing Mist away from him. I continue with the normal fist weaving rotation while using Healing Spheres. He blinds me, so I trinket and I paralyze him to keep him in combat. I think he's getting slightly frustrated now because he follows up a gouge with a cheap shot and tries to DPS me, which does no damage. He gets me low, which what I think is an Eviscerate, so I follow that up with a Ring of Peace and top myself off with Vital Miss and Healing Spheres. At At this point I pop White Tiger using the most of my Ring of Peace and positioning myself where I have the advantage of higher ground. I then use Crackling Jade Lightning's knockback and finish the duel off. Here's another duel for fun.